and welcome to KTech Solution Graphics Design Training. And this is second session of the training, and in today's training I'll be the one to put you through how to understand the basic features of Canva. My name is Nazir Imam, the CEO of KTech Solutions, and without taking too much of your time, I would like to dive into the training straight away. Alright, this is my Canva. I'll just click on it to open the app. Once the app opens, the first interface that you're going to see is the main Canva interface, and it has so many features that you need to know as a beginner for you to be able to use the app or software properly to design as much as you can. So this is it. You can see this is the main interface, and it is full of thousands of templates. Alright, but before then, let me define what a template is for you. A template is simply a well-established editable design. It's a design that was created by experts, and you can use it to edit, to customize, to make it your own design according to your own taste. So now let's look at the features on top of the Canva interface. One, you have For You. This For You is like a suggestion according to Canva based on what you have selected when you created your Canva account. Maybe you selected that, oh, you are an educator, and so you are using Canva for educational purposes, and Canva will be suggesting some educational templates for you here. And maybe you choose personal, Canva will be suggesting some personal templates and so many other things that you should try. So because this is a new account that I just created for the sake of this training, under the For You, you can see that Canva is telling me I can try this. There are so many things that Canva is suggesting I can try, and then below that you can see Learn and Play, How to Edit Photos, Back to School, Design with Color. So this is like a design school created by Canva team or Canva expert. They just teach you some basic things that you need to understand in Canva, but it's not enough, it's not well enough. That is why we organize this training, especially for beginners, to understand the basic things behind using a Canva software as a graphics designer. Alright, so now after For You, we have a social media, which I just clicked on now. Another social media is a category of all designs that surround the social media. These designs include Instagram posts. We have a session coming up on Instagram that will be chaired by a Ghanaian international expert, and then we have Facebook posts. We have Instagram stories. We have your stories, maybe like Facebook stories. You want to update your stories with some designs, maybe selling some items, or inviting people for some other programs or events. We also have WhatsApp status, Facebook covers, many other templates and categories that has to do with social media. So now after that, you can come under presentations as well. Presentations is a category too, where you have different kinds of videos that you can create as presentations in form of like slides. Maybe you are in academic, or you have a student, you are a teacher, you can create a presentation that you can use to teach students some other things, maybe how to do some stuff, or based on what you are teaching them, maybe maths or chemistry, any other thing. So under this category, you have different kinds of presentation templates, whether it is a business presentation, brainstorming presentation, and many other things. Then we have a video category. Under video category, we have different kinds of templates that you can use to create videos of different types. Maybe you want to create a video for birthday, or you want to create a video that you can share on Facebook to showcase how you did some things, maybe video messages such as birthday video. We have a session on this as well, on how to create video using Canva, and the session 2 will be chaired by an international graphics designer from Philippines. So that is under video presentations, different kinds of videos. Then we also have marketing. Under marketing, you can create ads, posters. maybe you want to advertise a business online using some details, you can come under category. You can see logos too is part of advertisements, flyers, business cards, many other things. Then we have office as well, office category. Under office category, yeah, especially if you are an educator or a teacher or a lecturer, you can create so many documents in Canva. You can create an ebook, you can create a worksheet, you can create textbook, you can create even a report, you can create planners, letters, letterheads, many other things, proposals, as well as invoice. Canva is really a great and amazing software. So now at the end of the items on top of the Canva interface, you can see three dotted lines with more as caption. So you can click on more to see more other items that Canva has to offer. These items include infographics, photo collage, desktop wallpaper, graph, book cover, mind map, many other things that you can create. So that is about the top icons on your Canva interface. Then going down to the bottom, you can see the home page, which we are on right now, and you can see projects. So under projects, that is where you will see all your designs. Suppose you have created a design on maybe an invitation card, so this is where you will see your projects. In Canva, each particular design is referred to as projects. So that is that. Then after projects, you can see Canva Pro. Canva Pro is like the premium version of the Canva. If you are not subscribed to Canva Pro, there are many limited features that you cannot use. You cannot use a resizer, you cannot use background remover. There are many templates that you cannot use because they are Pro version. So if you want to subscribe to Pro, you can do so according to what they said here. You can get it for free, maybe for a particular period, and then 14 days, and then you can pay 2,800 naira per month for Nigerians, which is equivalent to about 50 Ghana cedis for Ghanaians. So that is that. But at the end of this training, we have a very important offer for all the attendees of this training. You can get a Canva Pro from us either for a lifetime or for a particular period of time at a very affordable rate. So then we have a menu. Under menu, that is where your profile is. You can see once I click menu, I saw my profile, which is KTech Solutions. That is my personal profile, and I can click on it to see my account setting. I can get help if I have any problem with Canva. I can refer my friends. I can create a team. I can create a team that I will be working with. We can be collaborating to be creating designs together. I can read Canva policy, privacy policy, and then I can sign out. If I don't want to continue using Canva, I can log out, and then maybe when I come back later, I can log in case if I'm using if I'm sharing my device with somebody. So that is that. Then after my profile, you can see templates. In these templates, you will see different kinds of templates that Canva has to offer. You can filter, you can select from the categories shown here as many ones as you like. So that is that. And then apart from that, you can as well check your projects. You can check your brand content planner. If you want to plan, this is your date. Maybe you want to plan a particular date for maybe designing something, or maybe you got a project to design a logo for a particular company and you wanted to do it maybe today by 4 or 5, so you can plan it here using Canva content planner. So then I have told you can create a theme, and this is trash. In case if you are designing something and you mistakenly deleted it, you can come back to trash and restore your design so that you can continue working on it. And I think that is all. Then you can try Canva as they are saying, because without Canva Pro you may not have access to all the features. So that is the features of Canva, basically the basic features. And the next thing now that I'm going to show you is how to use a particular design and the features it entails to edit, customize, or to create that particular design. So now suppose I want to maybe I want to create a poster. Let me just use this. I want to create a poster, although we have a full session on how to create a poster coming up, but I just want to show you some features on how to use Canva. Now once the page is loaded properly, you will see many elements, many items. So you can see the Canva is already telling you if you want to add text, photos and graphics to your design, you click on this plus icon. So that is that. Then if you want to replace the background of this design, you click on replace. You can now go to background. Under background we have different kinds of backgrounds. You can then replace the background of your image. Suppose I want to use this background, I'll just click on it and you can see that the background has been replaced. So now if I want to delete anything, I can just click on whatever I want to delete and click delete. And likewise, if I want to change the color of the page or color of whatever, I can click on the item and then click on color. If I want to change the page, I'll just click on the page and then select color. There are many colors that you can select from. And then if I want to add effects, this is a note, maybe Faujet drawn. If I want to add effects, I can go to effects. Effects contain a lot of things that customize text. You can add shadow, you can add lift, you can add hollow to make the text hollow, you can add splice, you can add you can customize it, you can even add background. So that is how to do it. You can even add shape if you want the note to bend, and anything you want to do under effects, you can do that. Then if I want to remove the transparency of my background, I can come down to transparency. Okay, let me follow these items one by one. Replace, you can use it to replace the background. You can use delete to delete anything. Color to change color of text, background, image, or anything. Effects, you can use effects to remove background, to enhance the picture, to autofocus, to add smart mock-ups, and many other things. You will learn all this in due course. Then you can use animation to create a video effect or to animate a particular element. And then you can filter. Filter is just to either enhance or maybe depending on what you want to do. And then you can adjust your brightness, contrast, saturation, tints, and many other things. If you want to crop your image or elements, you can do so by clicking on crop. And then if you want to this flip, let me use this flip. Suppose I want to add an element. Let me add elements. Let's say I wanted to add this animated image. You can see that it is facing downward. So if I want to flip, maybe I want it to be facing upward, I will use this flip. Then I can flip it to be facing upward, or I can flip it to be facing up, depending on what I want to do. So that is the essence of this flip. I can use transparency to reduce the brightness of this. Can you see? I can use it to reduce the transparency of any object, text, or material. Position is used to make or to arrange your elements. Maybe I want to add 3 or 4 elements on top of one another. I can use this position to bring forward or backward any image or elements that I want. I can shift it to the left, I can shift it to the top, I can shift it to the middle, center, bottom, right. Anything you want to do, you can position your text, elements, or background or anything. Then I can as well come and use nudge. Nudge is just to be shifting something. If I want to be moving this thing small to go off, I can click on it, because sometimes if you're using your hand to be shifting it, it may not be stable because you are on mobile. So it's very important to use this to be shifting it. You can shift down, you can shift by the side, anything you want to do. So that is just that. You can add comments. Suppose somebody shares a design with you, you can click on comments to say, okay, please remove this particular item, or do this correction, do this and do that. So that is just that. Once you add the comments, the person will be able to see it. All right, so that is that. And then This lock is used to lock your design. The way you lock your door when you are going out or your house, you can use this lock to lock your design. Nobody can be able to edit without unlocking this design. You can lock the whole design. You can lock a particular element if you don't want it to be changed, or if you don't want it to be edited, or most especially when you are done with your design, you are very sure of your design and it is perfect. So you can use this lock feature to make sure that no further editing can be done on your design. So these are some of the major features that you can use in Canva. So once you are done with your Canva, once you are done with your design, you can click on this arrow facing upward and then download or share your templates or design as you want it. If you want to download, for example, you can click on download and then click either as a video, because you added it as a video, and then you can click on it and edit. So that is all about some features of Canva that you may need to know for now, some basic features. You may ask any question, comments in the description below, or you can comment, and then if you have any challenge, you can message us in the description group, in the discussion group. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate